Hey, Matt, just giving you a call to see how things are going out in the field. What are you seeing as you're scouting and taking a look after the stress from Friday and Saturday night on cold?
Matt Laubach, dairy account manager here for western Wisconsin and northeastern Minnesota. We've been out scouting some cornfields and some alfalfa fields after the cold snap we had here. Seeing a couple things going on. It looks like the frost did hit the alfalfa. In some places, it did take kind of the tops off the alfalfa. In other places, it did take almost the entire plant. So we did see it start lodging. So a lot of guys have decided that they're going to start cutting this first crop of alfalfa to get this frosted layer away and start over with a clean slate on the next second crop coming. On some of the corn, we saw that anything above the soil level was froze off. A lot of brown leaves out there as the plant's starting to lay down. But when you dig the plants, we're also seeing that there is some green coming. So I think it will be safe and it'll make it. Some of the other things we've noticed while I've been out digging some of these plants is we did see some inhibition of chilling on some of the corn plants that we've been digging out from earlier situation when they're planted into some cooler soils and they may have gotten a cold rain on top of them too. We've also seen a few things with some guys not having their road cleaners adjusted properly too, not moving that trash away from the furrow, and we're having a lot of issues with emergence on corn in some of those rows.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Matt, just giving you a call to see how things are looking over in northeast Minnesota, western Wisconsin. I know you and your team are out scouting quite a bit right now. What's going on from what you've seen after the cold Friday and Saturday nights we had this week?
Yeah, Wade, we're seeing quite a few things going on, especially first with the alfalfa. We had some really cold temperatures in the northern part of the area that really zapped the alfalfa pretty hard. It's anywhere from just the top parts getting nipped a little bit to almost the entire plant getting frozen. We got down those 26, 24-degree temperatures there along the northern tier of the area. Starting to see some guys going out cutting that hay so they can take that first crop that's been frosted pretty heavy, just get it off, get it out of the way, allow that plant to have a healthy regrowth for second crop alfalfa coming. So depending on where they're at, that's kind of what we're seeing depending on how hard that plant was frosted. Also, we've been walking around looking at some cornfields here. We were out scouting some fields yesterday. Saw a couple interesting things going on in the fields that we were scouting. One, we did see that any of the corn tissue that was above the soil level definitely got frost. It was dead and brown, but if you dug down and started looking at it, you could see that the growing point was still intact, and there's actually some green material coming above it there. So I think we're going to be okay. I've been advising people to re-scout it in probably anywhere from 3 to 5 days to make sure, see how things are going. We also, when we were digging plants too, we noticed that a few of the plants probably planted in less than ideal conditions. Saw some inhibitional chilling going on there with the corkscrewing of the plants. So either planting into too cold of soils or getting a cold rain after planting will cause that. So, and then one other thing we noticed too, we were on one field, heavy trash, corn on corn field. On the hilltops, the stand looked pretty good, but there wasn't as much trash because it tends to get too dry in the summer. Down the lower areas where they had a lot of corn trash down in there, the road cleaners weren't properly adjusted, so the corn was struggling for emergence there. But there's a lot of things going on, but I think we just need to be patient. This nice sunshine and warm weather here is really going to help speed things up, start seeing what's going on here. And I've been telling a lot of people, hey, let's re-scout the fields here in 3 to 5 days and see exactly where we're at.
Cool. Well, I appreciate the update, Matt. I know you and the team have been very busy getting out there and taking a look at what's going on. So, it's kind of that hurry up and wait and grow is really what the key is. If we can get sunlight and heat, as you said, a lot of this is going to come out of it, but we certainly got to keep an eye on the sand and keep an eye on pretty much all these fields. So, thanks for all the Encirca notes you and the team are sharing, and I'll let you get going.
Thanks a lot, Wade.